Let's get things started. Ready? Go!
I love it.
That being said, my man with the super chat was tripping when he said that all you're gonna get is a woman who doesn't want to lose weight and all that crap. Once again,
And here we go.
I gotta keep saying to all these sad, basically pathetic men in this space who keep crying about their failure to have a good relationship. Other people aren't failing like you, bruh. Other people are not getting a fat woman who doesn't want to be better. Some of us have a wonderful woman who is better. Your failure to get a good woman is your damn problem. And you should talk to a psychiatrist, maybe a relationship coach.
How many kids you got, bro?
And
How many kids you got, though?
Let him finish, Smirgo, because I can't hear.
Like, why does it have to be black women? Listen, because you failed to get a good black woman does not have nothing to do with black women. That has to do with you. The rest of us who have good black women are happy with black women.
This is a load of barnacles.
And my people who are marrying black women who aren't black are happy with their black women. And there's famous celebrities who are marrying black women. So this nonsense about, it's statistically, y'all homemade bullshit statistics, I'm not buying it. There are black women who are out there who are marrying out of their race because they haven't found a good black man, or they haven't found someone who suits them. They found someone in another race. That's their business. There's lots of good black women like Concrete who want to stay with black men completely, totally. My wife also. There are other women who choose differently. It doesn't matter. Everyone can do what they want. But we're not going to say it can or it can't be. It is. It is not a can or can't. You might say what should be, in your opinion, but it is a fact. There are people who are marrying black women. Lots of people who are marrying black women. There's also the majority of society is not married, not black women. How many isn't white people only married at 38%? Does not leave a 60% majority of white people not married, right? So majority of all people are not married in American culture. It's not just black women. It is what it is. You get yours, and everybody else will do their own thing, right? That's my point.
A few moments later.
All right, so I got one question, then I'm gonna go into what I gotta say. So can I just ask the question real quick?
What's the question?
All right, Mr. Black, how many kids did your wife have before you met her?
What does that matter?
One.
Not biologically, but she's mine.
Okay, cool.
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
And she's mine. The one kid is mine.
Flashback.
Why does it have to be black women? Listen, because you failed to get a good black woman does not have nothing to do with black women. That has to do with you. The rest of us who have good black women are happy with black women.
So let me get this straight. You say there are all these good black women out here, yet somehow, by a miracle of God himself, the one you managed to pick was a single mother. You smell that? That's bullshit. That's piping hot bullshit.
All right, now, next one I'm gonna say is these niggas is cap. They don't want no good woman. Yeah, because I don't think y'all understand what that would entail. Because you dudes want to sleep around and shit, want to sleep with women and basically do what you want to do. But then at the same time, you ask for virgins and shit to marry. Like, that's two completely different ideologies.
Amen, brother.
You gotta understand that what you asking for you contributed to the problem, whether you want to admit it to it or not. And if you say you're not, hey, look, I'm gonna be straight up. I contribute to the problem. I'm running through these hoes. So like, I ain't about to sit here and be, oh, I want a good woman and shit. That's bullshit. Like, ain't no good woman out here. For real, if you out here, it's not. That's not what you want. Stop lying and saying that's what you want. It's not really what you want. So, what you want is a good hoe. To be honest, if you want, I don't know what that would be, but that's what it sounds like. So I agree with Sister George 100% on that point. Y'all contributed, but then on the other hand, you want to be like, oh, I want a good woman that's fit, feminine, clean, that only got 0 bodies. Like, fella, be honest with yourself for real. Like, you ain't. I feel like y'all put too much credence to this shit that goes like what people say around these spaces. I agree with like a lot of it, but like, you want to be a real nigga. You want to sleep around and shit, run through women. But then on the end of it all, you want to say, oh, I want to hurt you. That's the dumbest shit I done ever heard in my life. And if you're going to sit there and be like, oh, well, ain't no problem. The problem is I can't get women. If you could get women, honestly, you wouldn't really be complaining about this shit. You can complain about it from a societal aspect. Yes, me sleeping around and fucking up a lot of women does fuck up society. But at the same time, I don't give a fuck. The problem is you guys do what y'all do when you feel guilty about that shit. There's a whole lot of different contributing factors to why a lot of people are here and they're not being completely honest about the motivations and the things they've done in their own life. And dudes like Mr. Black is like not being completely honest about, oh, I got a good woman, but she had a kid from outside marriage. Like nobody wants that shit either. So like you got to make a lot of compromises.
I want that shit. I raised that daughter. I want that shit. I love her.
Hold on, really quick.
A lot of dudes don't want to be a stepfather. I mean, that's your choice. But like that's another, like, see, if it wasn't dudes like me running around, you could have had a single childless wife. But, you know, a dude like me got your wife pregnant before you met her, so you had to be a step.
You don't know that was the case, Margo. Like, let's not do the personal attack.
First of all, no. Don't get over here and be disrespectful to her or to him. And y'all have a real problem with disrespecting people's marriage, especially if you motherfuckers ain't never been married. You can't talk shit about nobody being married or what they got going on.
You can in general without involving their personal life. That's
right. Sit your ass down.
I mean, he brought his personal life on here. You want to brag like, oh, I got a good woman. I got a good woman.
Well, he can do that. And you just like you can sit here and brag about you being single and lonely and bored in your life.
Talking about the fact that you happy and married, like that should be celebrated.
Yeah, but not being honest about it. I'm pretty sure a lot of these dudes who get married, they want to marry a single mother. I could have did that.
Bruh,
he married a boss chick. Like that, she's not just a single mom.
But wait a minute. If you're gonna make the distinction, she wasn't a single mother. She was actually married, so you can get you some business there.
Yes,
Second of all, if he wants to get over here and brag to the fucking high heavens about his good wife, that's his fucking prerogative. Just like you can get on here and brag about being fucking lonely. Get some fucking business. Y'all
ain't nobody bragging about being lonely. I got bitches.
You know what, bro? You can go. You can go. Bye.
I don't want to hear it because you're derailing the conversation. Like, come on with the personal attacks. Why can't you say what you want to say and make your point without, berating or looking down on somebody else's situation? You talking about bragging about the fact that you running through women. You're not as if you lack happiness and you're not content with your own life. And
how are you mad at somebody else happily married? Why are you mad at?
And it's funny because he said it was a contradiction, right? He said y'all out here capping. Then he went right ahead and capped. He went straight ahead and said, "I'm just running through hoes," but he's not being honest about his happiness. How could you tell someone about how honest they are about that you don't even know? You never met them.
Exactly.
Nothing, you know
3, 2, 1, go!
I didn't just meet my wife the other day. I pursued my wife for years until she got divorced. I had to wait while she was in her relationship to her to get out of it. And I had always thought she was awesome and she was respectful of her previous marriage until it was over. And I finally got a chance and I raised her daughter that her ex-husband doesn't care about. And I'm super proud of that. And no one can tell me that I'm pretending. My life is an example. I'm not pretending. I live the truth. You know what I'm saying? I pursued my wife for years until she got divorced. I had to wait while she was in her relationship to her to get out of it. and I had always thought she was awesome, and she was respectful of her previous marriage until it was over, and I finally got a chance, and I raised her daughter that her ex-husband doesn't care about, and I'm super proud of that. And no one can tell me I'm pretending. My life is an example that I'm not pretending. I live the truth. You know what I'm saying?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
So, let's connect the dots on what we just heard. First, this guy says that if you can't find a good black woman, it's not that they don't exist, it's that you're the problem. It's that, according to him, you're a pathetic loser who's whining. So that's first. Second, he says all this to then say that of all these good black women that he claims exist, the only one he could seem to get was one who had a kid from another man. That's second. And last but not least, adding the first part of this, that there's good black women, you just can't find them. The second part, that having said that, the best he could find was a single mother. The third part here is that he was pursuing her for years while she was married. He was in the cut like Birdman, rubbing his hands together while she was married. And he even has the audacity to say that she was being respectful during her marriage and divorce, while he is still claiming he was pursuing her for years. And this is the same guy pushing this black love shit. If you don't know who this is the male feminist Paco, who's been on Bernard Riley's show. And of course, you know, Sister Bitch and Walmart Rose. This is the type of men that are telling you that there's all these great, eligible black women out here, and you know, if you can't find one, it's because you're the problem. But the best he could find was a single mother that he was pursuing while she was married, that he was waiting for to get he was plotting on a marriage to end so he could get his good black woman. But there's all kinds of good black women out here. It's just you're the loser, right? This is the type of shit that's going around here. Madness. This is madness. What's up, guys? It's Arinze. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.